What up, YouTube? So, just got in my Shorty levers. These are some cheap ones I got off Amazon for 35 bucks. They're shipped from China, so they are knockoffs off the Pazzo levers. But apparently reviews say they work just as well. Maybe the paint will chip a little more. But yeah, so these are gonna be nice. I got the black red to go with my Gladius. That should be really nice to replace the aluminum clutch levers. So, tools I'm gonna need are a screwdriver, maybe this, and 10mm. So first thing we're gonna do is have to remove the nut here. This we might have to unscrew a little in order to get underneath there. Same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna have to remove, I don't know if you can see it in there, that nut, and then these, and then the slide out. We're probably gonna have to do the brake one first. To make sure I don't lose those. Might have to move these out of the way. That's gonna. So it's gonna be a little difficult to get to this bolt here. Let's see if I can unscrew it. Might have to use this one. Once I get this bolt out, then I'll come back to this. So once the pivot bolt is out, just maybe take that out and put it with my other nut so I don't lose it. Let me move this back here real quick. So essentially, now this will come out just like that. You can see like there. This part for the brakes. Huh, that's all that. I would have expected more. Basically that pushes in the brakes. I thought it was more of a pull thing. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab our brake. And it's the same thing where that one comes in. We just have to make sure. Lines up there. Like that engages the brakes. Huh, it looks like wait, as I engage the brakes, oh, okay, so that's how it goes. So let's go ahead and install that pivot bolt back in. The brake one seems to be a lot easier than the clutch. So Basically slide that in there and then just install the pivot bolt again. So once I tighten that up, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So looks like brake lever is done. I'll move this all back out of the way so you can see here. Basically, brake lever, replacing stock OEM. You can see it sticks out almost all the way to the handlebars, and the color really didn't go too well with it. So now you have the black. It looks fine. This one did have a 5-position adjuster, which I didn't really use much, but this one seems to be a little easier. This looks like it's farther out. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'd be way far out here. Let's just keep it at 3 for now. So that's pretty cool. So look, the first one's done. Now let's check out the free play. You can see no up and slight up and down. I don't think it's too much of a difference between the other one. Forward back works really well. Yeah, so this one was really simple. It's basically take out the pivot bolt, slide this one in. I didn't lube it. I should have put grease. I didn't have any. Yeah, I had WD-40, but people say don't use WD-40 because that's just gonna lube it up for a little bit, then dry up and get all gooey and sticky. So I'd rather have no grease and just use the one that was already there. You know, I'll probably clean it out on my next service. I'll have them see if they can check it out. But yeah, so this side's done. You can see differences between the stock one and the Shorty levers. Really nice look. I like it. Now let's go on with the clutch. This one's gonna be a little harder. I already moved this out of the way. So we're just gonna have to do the same thing. Remove the bolt here, slide out the clutch cable, slide it into the new one, and make sure everything aligns, and then go ahead and install it back in. So let's see. Where's my... do the same thing here, but in order to reach that bolt down here, we are gonna have to move. Actually, I can just move the bike. Now I should be able to reach this bolt. Okay, so once that pivot bolt's out, it's a little shorter. I'll put that here. Same thing, it will come out. See, there's the, I don't know if you can see that in there. It will knows when the clutch is engaged or disengaged. So go ahead and slide this out. Make sure we slide the cable out. Hold on. There it goes. So we should leave that there. And then here's the kill switch. Even though some people say that there's trouble with these cheap levers, that sometimes it doesn't engage it and your bike auto just cuts off. Hopefully that's not the case. And once again, difference between stock and Shorties. So this will be just a quick install, and then we're gonna actually go for a ride with them to see how they work. So same thing, make sure that this goes in. There it goes. So put that in there. Make sure you push this all the way back in. Like that. And then put in your bolt. Actually, this was much simpler than I've seen the other videos. So let me just tighten this up and then I'll show you the after. So there we go. The spring is a little different there. I could just tighten this up. And of course, same adjusting of this I'll have to play around with. It doesn't pull at its back. 3 levers of adjustability. One of these should be the cable tensioner. Of course, it shouldn't start until I pull in the clutch. There seems to be no issue there. No, seems to be no issue. Everyone knows the Suzukis, you do have to pull in the clutch in order to get the bike to turn on. Let me see if I could adjust the cable tension right now. I believe it's on this one. So we'll see. Oh, like that. Yeah, so there, I tightened it up a little and now pulls it back. That was actually a very simple install. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. Quickly unscrew your pivot bolt, screw the new ones back in. If you have grease, make sure you use grease to lube it up a little. But it doesn't feel much different. We'll test it out obviously on rides. Let's see. Free play up and down. Same thing, maybe a little more than on stock. But yeah, the look is nice. This will be the clean look as it compares to the stock OEM levers. Yeah, OEM stock, I think they're the same thing. But yeah, cleaner look. Definitely have to test them out to make sure that they work properly on the road. Yeah, so as you can see, difference between stock. Color does not match anything on the bike, and they're uglier and longer. Same thing. Even though I had a 5-position adjustability, didn't work as well as the new ones. So we'll see if these Amazon knockoffs work really well. So this is going to be the test ride. Here's a quick initial impressions and test ride of my new Shorty levers. You can see they are definitely a lot shorter. They don't stuck out to like here. I like the look of it. I like the feel. Usually I only use 2 fingers anyways. Yeah, it makes it easier to use. They're already adjusted to the travel that I want it. I can't feel any difference in, let's say, the friction zone. It's pretty nice. Brake as well, super responsive. So we're just gonna go around the block right here. See, shifting works really well. Can't even feel the difference. Fun to cut power. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing as my other one. Brakes also responsive. Let's see. We'll go to the clutch. So far, I'm liking them. I just wanted to make sure I installed them correctly before I head off to work. After I've had them for like about a month or so, I'll do a full review of my full thoughts on both my levers and my mirrors, since I just put on the mirrors last week. Yes, so far it doesn't seem to be an issue. But I'm definitely liking the color too, because I wanted the red, black and red accents. Slowly I'm going to be putting some more red on my bike. Maybe paint my tank red. Yeah, so that's just a quick little ride to show there's not much difference between these and my stock ones in terms of performance. So hopefully they do last and they don't break on me. I would say that they're cheap eBay ones from China, but they're actually Amazon ones from China. So I mean, I'm assuming it's the same thing. Obviously they're not the Pazzo levers, but quality seems very sturdy. It's, they look like aluminum, so they shouldn't break on me. But if they do, 35 bucks, not too bad. I'll put the link up in the description for those. But yeah, so once I've had it for more time, I'll go ahead and post a more in-depth review. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys.